Can you create a landing page on your Shopify store? Yes, absolutely you can. And in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how to create your landing page on your Shopify store using a free Shopify app. Hey guys, happy New Year. Welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time in my channel, hey there, welcome. And this channel is all about different Shopify tutorial, small businesses tips, as well as entrepreneurship in general. And in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how to create your landing page step by step on Shopify by using a free Shopify app. The process is very easy, very simple, and I'm gonna show you step by step without leaving anything behind. So after today's tutorial, you will know how to create your landing page on your Shopify store. So landing page is a great way to convert all your visitors who come to your website to turn into customers so they can buy things from you. So all the visitors who will be visiting your store and they find your landing page is really good and very catchy, they will definitely buy things from you, either if you're selling products or if you want people to subscribe on your newsletter and things like that. So landing page comes with different goals. I don't know what is your goal, but today I'm gonna show you how to create a very good landing page that can convert all your visitors into your customers. So make sure you stick around until the end of this tutorial so you can know how to do that. And before we jump into today's video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe on my channel for more video like this, and leave me a comment down below and let me know what do you think about today's tutorial. And without further ado, let's jump in today's video. So once you log into your Shopify store, this will be the first page that you're going to see. And now we are going to start creating a landing page. And as I said before, a landing page is something that you can do to help increase the conversion rate and the customer experience to be really good in your store. So instead of just using a basic theme template, we are going to use a landing page, and I am going to show you how to do that. So first, we are gonna have to add an app in our store. So let's click here, online store, and add our app, and then click here, customize your store. And this page will take us to the Shopify app store. And here we are going to type the name of the app that we are going to download. It's called Zeno Page Builder. Okay, and you can see here this is a builder app, and it has 4.9 review. It has a free plan available, so let's click that. So it has a free plan available, and there is also a 10-day free trial, and the reviews are really good. Like, they have like 5 stars here. So let's go and start this fun thing. So let's click add app and add it to our Shopify store, and then continue with install an app. And these are the plans, so you can choose the plan that suits you the best. If you want to use the free one or the starter one that you can pay $19 per month, or the professional one and you can pay $29 per month. So this will depend with your budget. But for today's tutorial, I'm just gonna use the free plan, and this is how the landing page looks like. And you can see here, then that's your name, and your Shopify URL will be available here. So this app is very easy and very simple to use, and we are going to build a landing page step by step so that way you can have an understanding exactly on how you can do it. So this is the inside of Zeno Builder, and there are 2 different ways that you can go ahead and create a landing page. And you can see here by default, we'll start off by a default landing page because this is the one that is selected here on your left hand side here. And we can also create like so many other things like blog posts, product pages, collection pages, cart page and 404 page, but on this video we are going to focus only on creating a landing page. So if we can come on top here and click new page, and you can see that we can choose to start with a blank page here, or we can choose a different templates that are available here. Like if you scroll down, you'll see like there are like tons of templates that you can start using it. So when it comes in creating a landing page, what I would recommend you is you are typically going to want to have some ideas you want to use on your page and to see like how you want your landing page to be looking like. So you can go ahead and look up other people's landing pages within your niche, or even people outside your niche, so you can find a landing page and you can try it out and start using their format, so you can have an idea how your landing page is gonna look like. So let me show you how you can use some of these pre-made templates, but we are going to be building one from scratch. But I just want to show you in case you want to use a pre-made template. So you can scroll down and pick the one you want. So let's pick one template. Pick the one that you want. So I'm just gonna pick this one. So I'm gonna choose this one here. So let's click preview. And you can see what this template will be looking like on the desktop. This is a desktop screen. And you can also see how it's gonna look like on the tablet, and how it's gonna look like on the mobile as well. So it is very, very important as when we are starting going to create a landing page, to be checking out like how these templates will be looking like on each of your devices, because so many people are using their phone. So you have to make sure that you can see everything great on your phone as well. So let's close this one. Let's pick another one. Let's say this one here. Let's click preview, and let's say you want to use one of these automated templates in your store. All you will have to do is just click here, choose template. So you can choose this template here, and then you can create your page name here. So I'm gonna type my landing page. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna type my landing page, and you can see that the page name here is going to auto create as a path within our store, which means if we go to our store URL, we'll see our store name slash my landing page. Okay, and down here we can enable the header and the footer on this button here. So you can enable it or you can disable it by toggling this button right here. Then if we click create page, we are going to see this auto populate here. So let's create page. So this is how it's gonna look like when you pick the template. And what we can do is these are the all elements and everything that we are going to be using it, and put everything together on our template. And if we could go in and just edit like a little bit by clicking them, like here we can edit this here, you can take it out and just edit it. Okay, so you can edit like each one of them if you want to. So yeah, so if you want to use this free template, you can go ahead and do that. But on this video, I am going to show you how to build the page from scratch. So let's close this page out and leave it because we are not going to use that. Okay, let's delete that either. We don't want to use that. Okay, so let's start creating another landing page, but now we are going to use the blank page. So create, add new, and we are going to start using the blank page so we can start completely from scratch. So as I said before, like normally when you're creating a landing page, you want to have an idea of what you want your landing page to be looking like before going into it. So if you just come into this form and start creating it from scratch and you have no plan on what you want to build and how you want your landing page to be looking like, you're going to be here like for so many hours, and you'll be all over the places just because you don't know what the idea behind your landing page. So if you already have an idea of what you're trying to build out there, you can go ahead and start building it really fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an inspiration. So I am going to take an inspiration from this site. It's called Brew Apron, and this is the landing page. So this will be my inspiration, and I'm going to start creating my landing page from scratch using their website here. So first, let's put page details here. I'm just gonna put coffee mugs, and I'm going to enable my theme header and footer, and then click create page. So the first thing that I'm going to do before we actually start building this page up, I am going to get you familiar with the editor really quickly so we can see here what we are going to be using. And this is the editor page that we'll be using a lot while creating our landing page. So there is a bunch of different things that we can add to our landing page right here, and only thing we can do is just drag and drop, like something like that. That's what we will be doing pretty much all the time. So first off, we have layout here. So these are going to be the first core parts of our page, so we can add in like different roles. We can also add in a tab or a slider, like a banner, video banner. So let's say if we wanted to add a video, we could just click this video here and put it in here and drag it there, and this is how our video is gonna look like pretty much. It's very easy. Just get it, just drag it on the screen, and then we can see the video is playing back in here. We can also edit the video link over here on the YouTube URL, so you can put your YouTube video link or your Vimeo URL. You can add them here, so you can do the editing. And if you want your video to be on top, at the center, or at the bottom, you can also do that. So we could do the same by putting in different contents in here. So let's go back. I'm just gonna take this back. Okay, so we could do the same thing by putting like different contents in here, like different sliders. We can also go ahead and edit everything in here, and down here we can see we have the content. Now there is a type of stuff that you want to put inside your layout, like the text, the heading, the images, video, like different icons, the buttons. So your layout is like a core function on your page, and then the content is coming there. So just as a quick demonstration, let's say I drag the row right here. So I'm just gonna drag the row there, and I can pick like how many blocks do I want. So far we have like 2. If I want 1, I can do that. If I want 3, or if I want them to be looking like this, I can do that. That is how you can play with your layout. And then let's go back. Let's say if we want to add the context, we can add like the heading. We can drag the heading like where we want the heading to be. Maybe we want the heading to be there, so your heading will be on that the block that we created before, the row that we created. So, and also if you want to like drag the image or something, you can just drag it there and your image will be there. So here you have your context, your image. So the only thing you have to do is just like creating the row and just drag them out. So that is how you can go ahead and add contents inside of this different layout right here. And then down here we have a booster section, which is similar to the context. These are just things that you can add up in your overall layout as well. And we also have the social media. So if you want to add your Instagram, your Facebook, Google Map, you can also do that. Also, if you want to add your product, you can also do that. And it's just like dragging them. So now that we kind of know of how everything works, we have like layouts as a foundation here. So the layout is like our foundation, and then we have the context, the booster, and what we can put inside of the different layouts and stuff like that. So Now let's go and start actually building our first landing page. So what you're gonna need to do is to look at the pages that you're taking inspiration from. Like me, I'm taking inspiration from Apple, and try to figure out what their sections looks like and where you're going to duplicate it on your store. So the first thing we are going to do in here, we are going to create a header. You can see here they have a header here. So and this is our store here, so we're gonna have to create a header with our menu right here. So in order to do that, I am going to create a quick row. So let's drag the row here. So we're gonna click row and we're gonna drag the row up there, and then I'm just gonna click. So we only have to lay out like two layouts selected, like two different rows. So I'm just gonna pick one, so I'm just gonna click that, and then on the dimension here it looks like it's like 100, so I'm going to make it full just like that, like 100 to make it full. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna come down here on the content and I'm just gonna drag I'm gonna drag an image element into the center. So this is the image, and then I'm gonna drag that image element there, and this is gonna be the image. And then I am going here and click choose image, and I'm going to click here and upload an image from my computer. Okay, and that is the image. And you can see here this is like a little bit too big. What I want it to look like, I just want it to look like this one here. So you can see it's like too big. So what I'm going to do is change the width and make it like significant small. So I'm just gonna click that and I'm going to the width here. Just gonna make it like small. So let's see, I'm gonna make it like to 10. Okay, so now it's like small, and you can see now it looks like very similar like on the Brew apron here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna position it. So right now I have it at the center, so I'm gonna put it on the left so it can look on the left side. Or maybe if you want to leave it at the center, you can just leave it there at the center, but if you want it to be on the right, you can play with it. I think I'm just gonna leave it at the center for now. So that is how you can add your image from there. And now let's go back. Now let's go and add a banner similar to this. We are going to add a banner like similar to this banner here from the Brew apron, but it's not gonna be the same one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna drag the banner here all the way here. So that is how my banner is gonna look like. And then you can see the banner section is here. I'm just gonna click choose an image, and then I'm going to upload another image for my banner, and then I'm going to click done. And now my banner's image is going to be uploading. So once you upload your image and you kind of like, it looks a little bit different than how it looks like from your inspiration store, you can actually drag the element here. You can drag it down or drag it up. Like you can see here, I'm dragging it down here, and then okay, I'm dragging it up like that. See, so you can drag it to the size that you feel like this will be comfortable for you and that you're gonna like it. Now let's start adding other elements. So let's go on the context section here and drag the text in a place you want it to be. So we are going to add the elements inside our banner section here. Let's go back, and now we are going to drag the text in the context on the place we want it to be on our banner section. Just like here, you can see they have like text. So let's do that. So I'm gonna go on the content here, and I'm gonna click the heading and drag it here. Okay, now we are going to drag the button section here, just like here. This is the button. They have the text and the button, but we have to put a new row first. So I'm just gonna drag the new row there, and then I'm going to pick one column, and then after that I'm going back, and then I am going to drag the button on this section there. So now I have the heading and the place that I can put the text and the button. So let's put the text, the best coffee mug to make your day. To make your day productive. And then we can change the color to match our banners. So pretty much it doesn't look like very clear. So I'm just gonna change the color here by clicking the color, and I am going to pick a color that I see will be really great. Make sure the color that you're picking will align with your brand. So I'm gonna put white, and if you want your words to be at the center, you can make them at the center there. I think I'm gonna change my color again. I'm gonna select a different color. I'm gonna pick the brownish, and then I'm gonna click this box here, and I'm gonna change how this is gonna say. I'm gonna edit it. So let's click that and edit. I'm just gonna put shop now. You can also change the font of your text. So let's say if we want to use I'm gonna use Times New Roman. Okay, and make sure all your text fonts they're looking like. Don't pick like different fonts for your entire page, because that it's gonna look really terrible. And then on the shop now call to action here, we can click that there, and we can choose the link that we want our customer, like when they click there, to that link to take them straight on that product page that we want them. So if you can choose the link, and these other different collection that we have in our store, you can pick the pages, or you can pick the products, or you can put like different categories that you want your customer to be taken straight. This product here, the clear coffee mugs, I'm just gonna put that, and I'm gonna choose, and when customer click shop now button here, this page will take them, the link will take them straight to the coffee mug product. So this section looks really good so far. Now let's go back and create another section in our store. Also, one thing, you can also edit your box section here, like what color do you want it to look like, your button color. If you want your button color to be white or to be black, you can select the color you think you like, but I'm just gonna leave white because I like white. And you can also change your text hover color as well. Like here, like we have like a little bit of pinkish behind it. You can change the color if you want it to be like black and stuff like that. So when you select it, it can be like that. Okay, and you can also change your font size if you want them to be looking bold in here, or you want them to be looking normal. So I'm just gonna pick bold. The bold the better. And yeah, so let's go back and create another section. So now let's create another section, and if we can come on this website for our inspiration, this is the next section that we are going to create. So we can see that if we think about it, what you have to do is, like, when you are looking at these landing pages, and you have to think about it, what they are actually looking like on their template form. So basically this is like an image here, and they put the heading here, and these are the text. Same goes here. This is the image, the text, and the header, image, header, and the text. So that is what I want you to think of when you are going to create on your landing page. You don't have to be so stressful and thinking about it like, oh my god, this is a lot. But it's just not a lot. It's just very simple thing. Just add your image, your text, and your header. So let's go back on our page builder here. So what we are going to be looking like on our page builder is that we are going to pick 3 different rows with 2 sections in each one of them. So let's go back on our page builder, and now let's go to the layout and click rows, and then we are going to drag it down here. So we are going to pick 3 different rows with 2 sections on each, and this one has 2 sections, so I'm just gonna drag that there. And then let's go back and drag another row, and then we're going to pick two different layouts, two different sections, and let's go back and add another row, and that has like two different sections. So all we have to do now is come over here on the layout section. So if you notice on the Blue Apron page, these rows are actually not full width, unlike what you can be looking at here. They look like they have like a full width. So if we put our images and all the content, they won't be looking like this. They look like not with a full width. So what we are going to do, we are going to click on one of these row, and we are going to change the width of this section. So far we have like 100, so let's drag it all the way to, I think 68 is good. So let's click on that too and change the width to 68. Let's do the same thing for this one and change the width size to 68. Okay, and now you can see our elements, they're kind of starting looking like similar a little bit as from a Blue Apron. So now let's go back and start adding different content. Let's go back. We can start by dragging different images. So we're going to add image, the text, and the header. So let's start dragging the image first. So I'm just going to drag an image here on our first row, and then we are going to choose the image and we are going to add an image. Done. And the image is loading, and yeah, that's an image there. Let's drag another image on this section here. They have an image here, so let's drag another image. Okay, let's go back. We are going to drag another image here, then we are going to choose an image. Okay, now let's add another image here. As you can see, they have another image here. So let's go back and drag another image. Okay, drag an image and then choose an image. And done, and the image is loading. Okay, now we have 3 images. Okay, let's go back. Now let's drag the header on both rows. So we're going to drag a header here, and a header here, which is this one here. This is the header, and the header. So we are coming here on our contents and header. So we're going to drag the heading here. Okay, and then let's go back and we are going to drag another heading here, and then let's go back and then we are going to drag another heading here. Oops. Okay, now let's go back. Now we have added our image, the headers on both of them. Now it's time to add the text. This is what we are going to add now, this text. So what we are going to do, we are going to the content, and then we are going to drag the text below this header. So check the text and drag them here until you see the plus sign, and then leave them there. Let's go back and do the same thing for this one until you see the plus sign, and then you can drag it there. Let's do the same thing for the last one. Drag it there, and now it looks full complete as how it looks here. Now you can see the whole picture is starting coming together just like here. So if we click this raw text here on this icon here, we can start editing our page and put the word that we want to put in here. So it's just simple like that. You can also click on the heading here and you can start editing the header as well. So that is how you can edit and put the information that you want to tell your customers. And let's say if we want to edit the width of our picture or of our walls, you can just click the picture and you can reduce the dimension of the width of the picture. Like maybe you can put it like 80. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one and put it like 80. If the image is still like too big, you can play with the width. I'm gonna put it on 80 so it can look like a little bit too small, not too huge. And you can do the same thing on your text. Make sure if you want them to make sure your font is looking great. If you want to change the spacing, you can also do that. And you can also change the fonts again and put the matching fonts as what you are planning to use on your store. Make sure you're using like one font and not like a lot of them, different fonts like on each section, because that won't be great. So now let's view. This is how so far it's gonna look like on the desktop. Let's view how it's gonna look like on the laptop, okay, and how it's gonna look like on the phone. So make sure like all your words are there, like your customer can see everything. So pay attention to that, because a lot of visitors are going to be using their mobile when they're visiting your website. So now let's say you want to add a few product section down here. We can do that. So let's go on our element section and let's scroll all the way down where we can find our products. And this is our product here. So first let's go to our layout section and let's add rows here so we can add products. So click row and drag them here. And let's say like how many products do you want. If you want to add like 3 different products, you can select with 3 different rows, or you want to have like 4, you can select that as well. So I'm just gonna leave with 3. And then let's go back, and now let's scroll all the way down to the product section. This is the product, and now let's start dragging our product on each of these different elements. So I'm going to drag the product, drag it there, and my first product will be dragged there. Okay, let's go back. I am going to drag another product here, and you can actually choose the product here. If you don't want this product to be here, you can choose which product you want. So I'm just going to choose for that case there. I'm going to pick this product there, so that will be my product. Now let's go back. I'm going to drag another product there, and I am going to choose which product I want to use there. I'm going to put this one. So let's click our first product here, and let's click the price, and let's scroll down so we can change the position of our price. So let's say if you want your price to be at the center, you can select this one and your price will be at the center. Same goes to the add to cart. Adding to cart, if you want the adding to cart to be at the center as well, you can do that. So see, it looks different. The price is at the center, the add to cart action. Same goes to this one. You can also change the color of your add to cart box. Like remember here we have like the white background and the black words with which they are bold. We can do that the same thing here. We can make it bold and it looks the same as this one. And let's do the same thing for this product here. Let's click the price, and we are going to make it at the center, the add to cart action. We're going to make it at the center, and we're going to make it look bold. Same goes to this one, at the center, bold, and click the price, and we're going to make it at the center as well. And that is how it's gonna look like. And let's say we want to edit the title of this product. We can just click the title of the product, and we can maybe change it to the center so it can look all nice and clean. We can change that as well to the center, and this one, so everything can be centered and look like clear. As you can see, they look different now, like really nice. Also, let's say we want to add a header on top of our product section. We can just go back, and we can go to the layout section, and we can drag one row, and we can drag on top here of our product. On this case, we are going to use only one row because we are going to add the title. So, and after adding that, let's go back, and now let's go to the content and drag the heading inside the layout. And we can name our header. We can type something like shop our product. Okay, and then we can change it to be at the center, and it's gonna look like that. So let's say if we want to add a little bit of margin on our header because it kind of look like a little bit far from the product, we can just click the header here, and we can go all the way down here on the padding on the margin section, and let's put like 75, and you can see it's kind of moving down a little bit, and the header is not like too big. So that's like a little bit of changes we can adjust from there, and that is how you can do that. And now let's add the last thing. Let's go back. We are going to add the last thing on our landing page. Our landing page looks so great so far, so we're going to add the last thing on our landing page. We are going to add maybe review section, but you can add another page as you want, but I'm just going to add a review section on this. So the first thing, let's go to our layout and let's drag the rows down here. Add like 3 to 4 rows. So I'm just going to add like 3 rows, and let's go back. Now let's go to the content, and then we can put a heading. So let's drag the heading on the first one. So let's drag the first heading there, and let's make it at the center. Let's drag another heading there, and let's make it at the center. Let's drag another heading here, and let's put it at the center, and then we can start editing our heading. So let's say if this is the review section, and you can tab like customer 1. It's just gonna depend on how you want to edit it, to put the title of your review. So I'm gonna put customer 2. I'm going to edit this one as well. I'm going to add customer 3 and stuff like that. And then let's create another row up here. Let's drag it on top here, and we're going to pick only one, and we're going to put the elements. Let's go back, and on the heading, let's drag the heading there. Drag it, and we're going to type reviews. Okay, and make sure we're putting it at the centers. Let's put like our review. Okay, and that's how you can do it. You can also change the margin if you want to. Let's make it like 60. Yeah, okay, that looks great. Now you can see here our landing page is good to go. So that is how you can create your landing page inside your Shopify store. Like, the process is very simple, very easy, and very quick. And the process will be also very quick and simple only and only if you have a place that you can take an inspiration from, so it won't take so much time. So after that, let's click save, so we can save our works that we have been working so far. So after saving everything, let's go and click publish so we can publish it. So now we are going to publish it, and it says here our page has been published. Now let's go back on our home page, and this is our home page, and you can see here our coffee mug shop. Our coffee mug landing page has been created and it has been published. So if you click these 3 dots here, you can continue to edit your page, you can view the live page, you can set it as your home page, you can update, you can duplicate it, you can unpublish it, but you really can duplicate it because we are using a free plan, so it doesn't allow us. We can also delete it if you don't want it. So let me go to my Shopify store and click the online so we can view how our online store is looking like. So far this is our online Shopify store is looking like this. And if we go back on our Zeno builder page and click these three dots, and we can set it as our home page, and then it's gonna ask you to confirm it. So after confirming it, looks like it's gonna tell us the page has been set as the home page. Now let's go back on our Shopify store. So this is our store. Let's refresh the page and see. Wow, so now you can see this is our landing page. This is what our customer will get to see when they visit our Shopify store. As you can see, the process was very easy, very simple, and very quick. So you can follow all these steps that I showed you today on today's tutorial. Create different landing page for your store. It doesn't have to be like for coffee. You can create, if you have like a clothing store, a restaurant, whatever kind of store you have, you can use this step to create your landing page. So yeah guys, if you find this video helpful, be sure to leave it a big thumbs up and subscribe on my channel for more video like this, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.